Cities across the globe are home to beautiful modern works of art, forged out of stone and metal by master sculptors and artists. No matter where you are or where you travel, you'll find unwearying, inspiring sculptures that demonstrate the creative capacity of the human mind. From knotted gun to salmon sculpture, here is the 15 most amazing sculptures around the world. 15. Charging Bull vs. Fearless Girl, New York. For years, Charging Bull was a standalone bronze statue depicting the fearlessness of Wall Street. That was until Fearless Girl was installed in 2017. Fearless Girl depicts a girl with her hands on her hips, proudly staring down Charging Bull. Fearless Girl was constructed to send a positive message of workplace gender diversity on the male-dominated Wall Street scene. 14. Metamorphosis, Charlotte, North Carolina. Metamorphosis, much like metamorphosis, has to do with transformation. The 14-ton sculpture consists of roughly 40 steel pieces grouped into segments that rotate. When the pieces come together, they form a giant mirrored head that spits water into a pool. Metamorphosis is large, strange, and most importantly, mesmerizing work of art. 13. Walking to the Sky, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Walking to the Sky might as well be renamed Stairway to Heaven. The sculpture shows 7 figures climbing a 100-foot-tall stainless steel pole. The pole is at a steep 75-degree angle, and several of the figures are depicting looking upwards towards the sky. 12. The Awakening, Washington, D.C. The Awakening brings the phrase waking up on the wrong side of the bed to a whole new level. The 72-foot statue depicts a giant struggling to free himself from the earth. The bearded giant is shown screaming as his limbs protrude from the ground. J. Seward Johnson Jr. created the statue from 5 separate pieces of aluminium. 11. Great Depression Breadline Statue, New Jersey. The Great Depression breadline statue will make you appreciate modern times. That's because it's one of the harshest depictions of the Great Depression era. The sculpture portrays 5 males waiting in line for food. The figures all have downcast eyes and long coats, serving a reminder of the extreme conditions during one of the darker periods in American history. 10. Giant Fork Sculpture, Springfield, Missouri. The Show Me State isn't messing around. The giant fork sculpture is a 35-foot-tall, 11-ton depiction of everyone's favorite utensil. The fork was once located outside a new defunct restaurant, but has since been moved near a 3-story and agency building. A plaque dubbing the work the world's largest fork accompanies the sculpture. 9. A crocodile eating a capitalist, Brooklyn, New York. A crocodile eating a capitalist is exactly what you'd expect. It's a bronze sculpture featuring a smiling crocodile in the middle of a devouring businessman. The sculpture is known for its cartoonish qualities, namely the crocodile's human hands and the businessman's money-back head. 8. Carpet Head by Terry Allen, Ernst & Young Building, Los Angeles, CA. Work got you down? You might want to head to the Ernst & Young Building in Los Angeles. That's the home of the Carpet Head statue created by Terry Allen. The sculpture depicts a helpless businessman with his head stuck in the side of the building. The sculpture is a critique on corporate America and its impact on the average worker. 7. Cloud Gate, Chicago, Illinois. Cloud Gate is an iconic elliptical sculpture in the middle of downtown Chicago's Millennium Park. It served as a backdrop for countless tourist photos over the years and is one of the most recognizable structures in Chicago. The 110-ton sculpture is 66 feet long, 33 feet high, and has a 12-foot arc. It's made from stainless steel plates that reflect Chicago's vibrant downtown scene. 6. Cattle Drive, Dallas, Texas. Everything is bigger in Texas. At least that's the case at Pioneer Plaza. That's the home to Cattle Drive, the largest bronze monument of its kind in the world. The sculpture honors the historic cattle drives that occurred along the Shawnee Trail in 1800s. It consists of 49 6-foot steers being rounded up by 3 cowboy riders. 5. Freedom Sculpture by Zenos Fruidakis, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. One of Philadelphia's most iconic sculptures is Breakthrough from Your Mold. The 20-foot-long, 8-foot-high sculpture literally depicts the struggle for freedom. The bronze sculpture portrays a man breaking out of a mold in a series of 4 positions. Freedom never looked so strange. 4. Notched Gun, Turtle Bay, New York. The peace sign is the standard symbol for pro-peace messages. That's not the case outside the United Nations headquarters in New York. The Notched Gun is a bronze sculpture depicting a giant called Python, 357 Magnum revolver with a knotted barrel pointing to the sky. Swedish sculptor Fredrik Roderswad created it after the death of John Lennon. It's since been donated to the UN as a pro-peace symbol for world readers. 3. Salmon Sculpture, Portland, Oregon. Keep Portland Weir is a popular slogan in the Pacific Northwest. Perhaps that's what sculptor Keith Jellum intended when he made Transdance. The sculpture portrays a huge metal salmon being thrown through the corner bricks of the South Park restaurant in Portland. The 11-foot bronze sculpture is a reminder of Portland's unique foodie culture. 2. Expansion by Paige Bradley, New York. Peaceful isn't the first adjective that comes to mind when you think about New York, so it may seem a little odd to find a nude woman meditating in the middle of the Big Apple. American sculptor Paige Bradley put her name on the map with this 2004 bronze sculpture. The sculpture represents a naked woman meditating in the lotus position with light radiating from cracks in her body. Expansion takes the meaning of enlightenment to a whole new level. 1. Mustangs by Robert Glenn, Las Colinas, Texas. There is nothing out of the ordinary about an equestrian sculpture. What is out of the ordinary, however, is seeing a team of horses in the middle of a busy plaza. That's what you'll find at Williams Square in Las Colinas, Texas. Texas businessman Ben H. Carpenter commissioned African artist Robert Glenn to build a sculpture portraying wild Mustangs in 1976. The lifelike bronze sculpture includes the 9 lifelike Mustangs running through a watercourse in the middle of a busy downtown area. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more interesting videos. Have a nice day!